Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here. Welcome back to our Warhammer 2 Vortex campaign as the Tomb Kings, and more specifically, Grand Hierophant Khatep. And we are currently dishing it out to Hexoatl, the poor lizard men. They're going to lose all their territory up here. We've taken quite a few of their settlements. They've got the Skaven are coming down on them. They've started a Vortex ritual, even though we don't participate in the Vortex. And so they've got these intervention armies down here. They've got some, like, two warband armies. Carlos of the Kvelig and Inger of the Wormkin. They are both part of the warband of the Serpent Force. And then there's Servants to Chaos, or Vessels of Chaos, down over here, that recently wiped out Mazda Mundi at the Temple of Kara, and then now they're moving north, presumably to go take his other territory up here. So his time in the, I guess it's the New World, I don't know, or the old world is somewhat limited, I would have to say. And what we're going to be doing is this army, King Kadeskap, he's hanging out right here, because we are waiting for these guys to raise this settlement, and they've done that, so we can just go ahead and pop on in here right now. Let's just colonize it. We don't need to spend any time or effort like searching the runes. Who cares? And then, oh, there's a sandstorm. So these armies are going to take attrition. Except for the High Elf army, which is loaded with bolt throwers because they're in some sort of encampment stance. But in any case, this completes this province for us. Let's go ahead here and build... where's the Monument of the Moon? It's up here on the coast. Let's build the growth building. And we'll go ahead and build the town center in the capital there. And then with these armies, we want to make sure that we get Machu Peaks or Maku Peaks. I'm not really sure if the C is a ch or a k. Someone who knows better could correct me. And then with King Rahotep, we're going to come over here and assault Ziggurat of Dawn. We can auto-resolve this. Okay, and then now there's another sandstorm over here. That's what the Storm of Necromancy dialogue was for. What do we got in this army? Let's go ahead and put our point into Resurrect for the hit point healing, the replenishment during battle. And so all that Mazda Mundi has left is Machu Picchu, Chotek's Causeway, and Monolith of the Fallen Gods. They've lost everything else, and I am pretty sure... I thought the Skaven occupied this. We are allies with them, right? Like, we should be able to see their settlements. So maybe they didn't. Maybe they raised it and then just moved on. Where did that Skaven army go? It's right here. So maybe we could get this settlement after all. But we have to wait until this army could move, or we can get another army up there to colonize it. I want to make sure that we get Monolith of the Fallen Gods before these guys do. Which could end up being a little bit trickier, because they're a little bit closer to it than we are. They may get there before we do. So let's go ahead and force march. Oh, I really want to be able to get it before they do. I don't want to have the Isthmus of Lustria. I don't want to have this border gore where they have this settlement right here and we have the other two. But, well, we may not be able to avoid it. So we're going to build the garrison building there. We're going to build the growth building here. We will upgrade that. This gives growth, which we're going to need. Over here, just spending some of our money, some of our coin. We got lots of it. Upgrading all these settlements. And then Mazda Mundi could... everything's under siege except for Monument of the Fallen Gods. So it's possible that Mazda Mundi could come back in here and start recruiting a little bit. But I think he's going to get wiped out. Whether he manages to do that or not, he's not going to have enough armies or forces there to really protect himself. Okay. So then, looking over here, we have King Yuri Tamun. We recently wiped out, I believe, Harganet. They should be gone. They're no longer part of the game. Dark Elves. Dark Elves. I don't see any Dark Elves. Dracula Coven is the only one that's left, and they are at war with Pirates of Sartosa, Lothern, and Figan's Errantry, which is that weird Bretonnian faction down in the desert. I don't understand that at all, but okay. Going back over to here. We need to start punishing Lothern a bit. We need to get down there and taking their territories, and then also Avalorn too. And we do have 2 good armies here. We have Lemizash is more or less replenished. The Necropolis Knights are still a little bit weak, and then this army is still a little bit weak. I don't think this Skaven force is going to come up here and attack these guys inside the gate. So what we're going to do is, this is as close as we can move, huh? Well, we'll come up to here. And then we will entomb beneath the sand. And so I guess, in fact, we'll just go ahead and occupy this settlement for the increased replenishment. And next turn, with both armies fully replenished, we'll come up here and siege the gate, whether Vespa is in it or not. And then over here, we should probably do some global recruitment, but let's go look at Khatep first. He's off over here somewhere. Yeah. Grand Hierophant Khatep. Yeah, boy. I don't like his prospects for moving onto land. Like, I want to move onto the land and then entomb so I can do global recruitment, but everything over here is going to cause attrition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like way into the back. I hate that. Hopefully this guy doesn't attack us. If he does, hopefully we win and then we go and raise his capital. But I'm going to try to entomb somewhere in here. We shouldn't be taking attrition while we do that. And then we can do a little bit of global recruitment. But the takeaway is that we're not doing global recruitment with Khatep right now. So we can do it with these armies instead. And it would really be better if we just got out of this gate settlement. Like, where's the borders for this thing? Right here. So like if we just come right back down to here, this is our territory. Oh my god, he can't even move. These things like eat up so much movement. They're movement range vampires. But okay. Now we're replenishing. We still can't recruit though, darn it. How come this guy's replenishing so much more? Smaller units maybe? I don't know. Okay, we got some skills. These are our heroes just kind of hanging around over there. They're not really doing much. Ooh, King Thutep not doing anything. If we... Okay, we don't need to worry about Mazdamundi anymore. So if we... What's our closest path to this thing? Maybe he can get up there, huh? Maybe. And then I don't think we need this army down here anymore. So let's force march and bring them north. And then these are our heroes that we've kind of like just kept in and around the oceans to keep an eye on scaling. And we got one up here now because there's a scaling army recruiting up there. And we just want to really keep track of if they hang around here or if they move along the land or the water towards our territory. If they come down here and hassle the Skaven, that's not a big deal. But I don't want them to attack our territory and be surprised by that. And then we have a commandment available. Oh, yeah, over here. Can we do growth? Do we got a growth one? Growth, 25. Growth and then campaign movement range for own armies starting their turn in the province. So that works out well. This guy's got a bunch of regular skeletons and archers. Let's do the Sun-Scorched Bones, as we may be swapping these out for Tomb Guard later. I don't see any reason to do any of those, so I guess we'll see what Mazdamundi does here, as well as the other AI factions. Now, is he going to move out and attack us? I wouldn't expect him to. No, he stayed right where he is. And then we got our extremely weak Lizardmen army. Not much out of them. Okay, we don't need to see what the rest of these factions are going to do here. Intervention forces. It's funny to see intervention forces on the map. I haven't played a vortex campaign like in so long where I had to worry about the vortex or the intervention stuff. And okay, so what do we got here? Mission issued. Use a hero to successfully perform an action against the following settlement: monolith of the fallen gods. Right there, huh? So where'd that Skaven army like get off to? Where'd they go? I don't see them. Oh, they're right here. They're hiding behind the Lizardmen. So they're probably going to go and attack that army and get rid of it for us, which is wonderful. That leaves King Kadeskaf in good position to come settle Machu Peaks next turn. Agatep, King Agatep. Let's just move him this way and cut off these lizards. And it's a decent army. We'll just, you know, we're going to cut this guy off from the south. Or can we just attack him? I don't want to attack him. I want the Skaven to attack him. I just want to make sure that he can't come and attack our settlements and somehow defeat the small garrisons that are within. That's my big concern with that Lizardman force. Ooh. If we come out, can we then... Oh, we got there on this turn. Let's go ahead and build some towers.
Rise, my legions, rise.
This army, I don't really think is strong enough to get in there and defeat the garrison. We've got the one big monster unit, the Kemrian War Sphinx, but we got a bunch of chariots, and chariots are not all that great. Now, this guy, he's got tons of movement. He can get there. Yeah, we'll just auto-resolve that. We got ourselves a Shrieking Blade. Province secured. And another Sandstorm. Let's flip that over to growth as well. And looky-doo. We've got... man, we managed to swoop in here and take all of Mazdamundi's territory. Like, really fast. And these intervention forces, they better not hassle my settlements. I don't think they're going to, because they would have re-attacked Pahwaks. So I think they're just going to like disappear or something when Mazdamundi's dead. I think that's how that works, but I'm not entirely certain. It's been a while since I've seen these mechanics in action. So then I get... Oh no, there's still... Chotek's Causeway is still around, so they might go and attack that. Let's see if we can get in here and settle this before the Skaven do. We might be able to. Yeah, we might be able to.
Priest King.
They did not attack Khatep. We can get to them on this turn. Let's go ahead and entomb. And what do we need here?
No.
Like, this stuff is going to rip apart our skeletons. It will. They'll absolutely rip apart our skeletons. And probably rip apart like things like Ushabti and stuff too. But. Alright, we're going to get a unit of Tomb Guard. So what we lost, we used to have a second Tomb Scorpion, so somehow we lost that. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of the Carrion Swarm, because I really don't think that's going to be useful against these guys sitting over here. We could throw in another Screaming Skull Catapult. That might actually be handy. But you know what? I think just another unit of Tomb Guard. Maybe Nehekara Warriors as a damage dealer, if we can get them to charge into the flank or rear of another combat of like Marauder Champions or something. So that's what we're going to do with Khatep, and when he's all ready to go battle, scaling, we'll attack him. Let's go look at what's going on up here with this guy. Is he doing anything? He's recruiting, but he's not going anywhere, so he's not a big concern really right yet. To the temple. In here, let's add another Screaming Skull Catapult to this force. And let's add, I don't know, 2 units of Carrion. These are not like spectacular armies by any stretch of the imagination. A Tomb Prince will do devastating charge for him. He's got his chariot, right? Yeah. So that looks good. And this guy stayed holed up in here. So you know what? I think we're going to... Oh, man. It's a bunch of Dragon Princes. And then the garrison itself is nothing to scoff at. We're going to lay siege with our army that has more of the infantry. And then this will be our reinforcement army because it's faster moving. So I still don't think they're going to come out and attack us. So they'll fine, whatever. I want these settlements to just have a rebellion and get lost. I don't want them. So I'm not going to build anything in here.
I suspect treachery.
I'm going to keep putting into the chariots for King Thutep there. And I guess we get to end our turn. Let's see what, if anything, the elves and the lizards do, and then we'll just fast forward it because nothing else really matters right now. Okay, so he settled the gate, which is okay. We're kind of clearing the enemy out of the territories, and then the Skaven is settling in behind us. Especially when it comes to Ulthuan here. Oh my gosh, Klein Rictus has so many armies and agents. But they're not really being that effective with them. You know, they're not really fighting battles and taking territory. At least not to the extent that they could with that much of a military. Okay, we don't need to waste our time with these other factions. So we'll just speed them up and see where everything lands at the end of the AI moves. We might get a fight our battle with Khatep if he's completely healed. It'd be nice to get a battle or two in this episode. Construction cost and income from all buildings for King Neferkare. Raid the following region. I'm ignoring a lot of the quests and stuff. They're not really worth pursuing. Okay, so Hexoatl popped in over there. That's fine. We shall colonize Machu Picchu. That secures us another commandery province. There's that Three Kingdoms speech leaking into my Warhammer series again. And let's build growth. Let's upgrade that one. Down to 42,000 from all this building. No, cancel. Okay, so I guess we don't get to take this. They settled it after all, and for some odd reason, we just couldn't see it.
Dry bones are of no use to me.
Oh, we're not military allies with them. Yes, okay. Clan Rictus and Clan Pestilence are still separate factions in this campaign. Got it.
Stride to greatness.
Are we back in our own territory where we can recruit more units? We are. So let's get 1, 2, 3. Lots of fast-moving cav for this force. It's going to be kind of a silly force. Keep an eye on our friend up here, Carl the Lustful. The purple son of Sirius.
Do not challenge me.
Making sure we can see all this here. Very good. And now he's finally starting to recruit. Darn it. We shall lay siege, and this is not looking good for us here.
Nehekara will be mine.
We shall encircle.
Address me as your highness. Unliving, march! Fire on them!
It's telling us it's even odds. Gosh, I don't know.
To war!
I don't know if I would prefer to fight them in the gate or on the open field. I mean, either way, it's going to be a punishing fight. Will absolutely be punishing. It's all these dragon princes. Let's encircle for now, and so I still have my Tomb Swarm ability. And a miscast base chance minus 20%. I think we should go for it. Oh boy. This is gonna be messy. This is gonna be messy. It's gonna be a big battle. Reinforcements coming on this side, so this is where we're going to deploy. Like, even if we move up to shoot them with our missile units, the High Elf archers are going to rip apart all of this. Basically, it's chaff. Just not good units here. I'm not sure if I want to push up. I guess we should. I guess we should.
My will be done.
Okay, so we'll just start pushing up. And then we'll send all these guys to the front as well. And we want to get this guy down here. We want to get our mages down here. Okay, now, what we want to do is we want to keep an eye on the damage that this guy's taken. And we want to shoot out the towers with our Ushabti. I mean, we got lots of good troops and stuff. Okay, he's not taking too much damage. Now, what about archer range? Are we going to be able to have range to shoot these guys? We will. Let's get up a little bit closer, though. And let's put both of our casters over here. Okay, good. Now we're, like, really getting pummeled by their stuff. Let's climb up with some of the... What? I clicked on this. Where are you going? No. What are you doing? Oh, good grief. Well, then I don't want you to be the one to climb the wall. I want this unit to do it. Okay, so our missile units are firing. Our Ushabti with great bows are shooting the tower. We need to get our Tomb Guard, like, up close. And we need to get our Nehekara warriors up close. And let's just, like, all of you... Shoot the archers with light armor. Shoot the gate guard. There are dragon princes galore in here. Let's drop this and see if it does any damage. Shooting the other tower now. And then we'll open up a section of wall. And when we open a section of wall, that's when we're going to want to be coming in with our Ushabti. And our Necropolis Knights. And probably these guys. And these guys. Okay, second tower is down. Let's shoot the wall here. You know, the Tomb Swarm did some decent damage. They have summoned an eagle. Look at that. You sneaky buggers. Okay, let's just get these Tomb Guard in here. My favorite feature in Warhammer 2 is how your unit cards just constantly shuffle around all over the damn place. I can't get enough of that feature. Okay, let's push up with this stuff now. Okay, we're opening up the second section here. Do we got a vortex that we can drop in here? Increase damage? Go for it. But that used up like all my winds of magic. Damn it. Lots of damage. Give me lots of damage. We really need more damage than that. Okay. Coming in with our generals. And then let's send in some Tomb Guard here. Let's get these guys back over there. They closed the doors on us. They were open for a while. Now they closed them. Let's go ahead and open them up with our Ushabti there. Let's move up with all this stuff. Okay, these guys are in. Oh, we got another vortex right here with this guy, so let's drop it. And let's drop our Tomb Swarm simultaneously. Oh yeah, all this stuff is evaporating. I'm pretty happy I chose to fight this. I think it was a good decision. The gate is now open. Let's go fight the Swordmasters with all that. These guys blast the archers off the walls. Please. Okay, we're taking some damage back here. That's okay. Okay, now let's come in with our Necrotech and our other guy. And let's find some large targets. And start sending in our Necropolis Knights. And then after the Necropolis Knights get in, we'll start sending in the Ushabti. Although all the Ushabti we can just scooch forward up to there anyways. There we go. Oh, this guy's taking a beating. He's getting walloped. I think it's by the Great Eagle there. Get on those guys. Hey, guess what? We got a potion of toughness that we can use. All right. Okay, let's get on the Silver Helms with our Necropolis Knights that are anti-large and our heroes. And then our Necropolis Knights that are anti-infantry can attack their general there. And then we can go tie up these guys. Oh, yeah. More Necropolis Knights. Or, Dragon Prince is coming in. Let's hit them with a spell. How are we doing over here? Yeah, we got everything nice and tied up over here. But we are not doing well in that exchange. Ushabti with great bows can move forward. Let's watch these guys come in right on top of the White Lions. Uh-oh, you're in trouble. Oh no, look at that. Heck, attack them. Get the White Lions. Kill the White Lions. Get the Swordmasters. Swordmasters. Okay. Now let's go turn our attention back over to here. Let's put our Necropolis Knights that are anti-large down here. And let's get the Silver Helms now. Dude, this Rana hero does not die. Okay, sending in our Ushabti now. Aurelius is not dying either. These guys are pretty much out of ammunition. A little bit jittery. The White Lions are finally starting to crumble. Good. Okay, let's get into the gray, the Shadow Warriors. That must be a special unit. Okay, how are our lords and generals and stuff looking? They're looking okay. Let's heal the Necropolis Knights there. The dead do not rest, let's praise. There we go. Vortex right on the backs of these guys. Oh, how you like that? Oh my goodness, look at that. That did some damage. Our summoned Ushabti died, so they're not here anymore. Okay, let's go get a Neril. Let's send a few Ushabti down to the gate guard. Okay, we are finally starting to make some ground against the Swordmasters there. Let's bring our Ushabti with the great bows in. Okay, that stuff all finally shattered. Let's send it this way to say hidey ho. And go ahead and heal these Necropolis units there. No, why'd you guys stop? Get up here. Nobody should be stopping. Okay, your guys' job is to just stomp all this stuff into non-existence. Oops. Looks like this guy's finally starting to go down in here. Okay, good. Yeah, let's go get on this stuff back here now. Are these Dragon Princes? They better not have like 5 units of Dragon Princes just sitting in reserve over there. There we go. We've almost got these guys. They're fleeing. He's almost dead. You finally breaking in here? You gave up. You're giving up. I think that's going to be it for the battle. Yep. Everything over here is crumbling. Whoo, boy. I'm glad we fought it. But boy, that took a toll. Are we going to occupy this so that we can recruit quickly? Or should I wait? Should I occupy it or should I not? I've only got about 10 minutes to decide here. Let's see. I don't think I want to. I think we'll let the Skaven come in and take it. It really, there's kind of an incentive, I think, with Tomb Kings to not create a big empire because they really don't earn a whole bunch of money per turn, and their buildings are super expensive. So the more you occupy, the more you have to build up. Although the gates you don't really build. Let's see. What's it look like here? Casualty replenishment minus 8%. Yeah, forget it. We'll just. Ooh, we got a talisman of preservation. That's awesome. One of my favorite units or items in the game. Ward save. This boosts Necropolis Knights, and we have quite a few of those in his army, so we're gonna get that. Okay, what we really need is we need Resurrect on these guys. But I can't even get this yet. Okay, so we're gonna do Arrows of Asaph. Why am I doing that? It's just a few units of missile units. Okay, but that's fine. We wallop those guys hard. And so now let's head south. See if we can find out what Lothern is doing down here. Is any of this hospitable for us? Not really, no. Okay. Who's got the unassigned skill point here? Balfra. Who's he with? I wish he would show me what army he's in. In any case, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get the vortex. Okay, so we've got everything over here. Mazda Mundi, Hexoatl's dead. Okay, they can't they can't recover from this.
My dynasty reigns
So,
supreme.
do we just want to send all these armies like off towards Lothern and Avalorn over to Ulthuan? Like, I think that kind of makes sense. What is attitude? Show me the attitude of everybody around us. There's a book in Nagash down here that we could go after. We have as many books of Nagash that we need to win the campaign. And attitude is, like, generally it's pretty good. Except for maybe Draculacoven, but I mean, if they try to fight us, they'll get crushed. I don't know. Should we go up there and wipe out Draculacoven? We could settle this. It's like, who cares, right? No, I'd like to ignore Draculacoven if I can get away with it for this campaign. Let's look at the objectives again. We've already got our short campaign victory. No, we need to hold the following settlement, Black Pyramid of Nagash. And we need to wipe out the followers of Nagash anyways, so... And then in terms of the books that are remaining... Now, I think this is held by the Skaven. Yeah, see, that's going to be hard to get. This is not bad. I mean, we're not going to get to make much use of the bonuses, though. Effectiveness of all commandments, plus 50%. That's kind of nice, too. Occupy the following settlement. Vulture Mountain. I got no problem taking that. So I think we're going to have some Tomb Kings fighting dwarves pretty soon. Now, is this Pirates of Sartosa? This is Vampire Coast. Now, we are allied with Vampire Coast. We are not allied with Vampire Coast. They have 3 settlements.
What?
Oh, they're at war with everybody. So we want to, you know what? We want to go over here to like the Badlands area and we want to wipe out this stuff. That's what we want to do. Okay. So let's start moving all this stuff that way.
Legion's rise.
And maybe wipe out this Lizardman army too.
Address me
Can I
as
catch it?
Highness. Your king demands. Legion's march.
Okay.
Submit to your king. I'm awake. Unliving march. Moving. Find my harem.
Really, I would take attrition picking this up.
Land of the dead.
Well, then we'll go next to it. We'll pick it up next turn. Still recruiting back there. It's gonna take this army forever to get way over to here. Not gonna upgrade that, and don't you dare trick me. We haven't done Khatep yet. Ooh, they brought up another army. We're not fully replenished. Ugh. Oh man, they're getting stronger. This is bad. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move. We got a huge movement range. I'm gonna move here, 58%. Ooh, I'm like, fit. 58% movement range left. Campaign movement range required to adopt 50%. Won't let me do it. God. Dang. I wish Creative Assembly would fix this. It is like driving me absolutely bonkers with Khatep this campaign. Oh my gosh. We might as well just push all the way up and take the damn settlement. Like, it's so aggravating. I didn't want to occupy this pile of crap over here. Where's Albion? Now I might as well just take the whole damn thing. I didn't want any of it, but, you know. I could let a rebellion come take it. Public orders minus 21. But it's just so aggravating. I had 58% of my movement range left over. There is like a serious bug with Khatep. Maybe it's due to like somehow how my campaign modifiers are stacking up or something. I don't know. It's just oh boy. Okay, let's end our turn. We don't really need to see what these factions are doing, do we? Clan Rictus just plays musical chairs with all their agents and armies. They don't really attack anything. And we're friendly with everybody else, but we are going to end up at war with Khemri, possibly, when we get over into the Badlands area. Yeah, there we go. So what happened for this intervention force to have disappeared? So Mazda Mundi, Hexoatl, down to this, huh? Got to be down to that. And once they're gone, the other intervention forces, I think, will just disappear. Because the ritual will end, and then all the interventions are tied to that, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to end this one right here. When we come back in the next one, we're going to continue our war over here against the High Elves, both Avalorn and Lothern. We're going to try and sort this nonsense out up here. They're recruiting a little heavy up here. We may have to like wait for them to leave and then come in behind them and then like slowly just migrate westward following them as they occupy stuff. We could even think about disbanding an army somewhere else to just get like a skeleton force up in here in a turn or two. Let's look at that real quick with this army, because he's not very good. Can we disband this guy? Yeah, so can we do like the whole army? Oh, we can. So we could disband this guy, bring someone in new up over there, do some recruitment, because we got a lot of armies over here. We have too many armies over here, really. But in any case, all this stuff, anything that we don't disband is going to start moving eastward towards Vampire Coast and these doors. What are they called again? Greybeard's Prospectors, because we're going to try to capture Vulture Mountain, and we're going to end up at war with the followers of Nagash, because we need to wipe them out for our victory conditions. Let me know if you enjoyed this with comments or a thumbs up. I'm enjoying it. Fun campaign. We got a little bit done this episode. And I look forward to finishing up more in the next one. And I hope to see you there. Check out the rest of the channel if you haven't already. Consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. You have a good afternoon. And take care.